My name is Alinet Nyakoyo. I am a group member of Keroche Women Group doing fish farming. And in the group, I am the secretary to the group. We started way back in the year 2000. And when we started, the group had 15 members. Keroche Women Group is located in Kabondo West Ward, Kanyantiko Village, in Kabondo Kasipul constituency in Homa County. As Keroche Women Group, we started by doing merry-go-round because we saw we had some challenges as young women. So we were lack of finances, and we saw that coming together as young women and putting money together and then maybe giving one person at a time would help us sort our challenges. So we began by merry-go-round. Then we thought of poultry keeping, which we started, and it was doing good. And then we ventured into fish farming, which we started by 2 ponds. So when we started with 2 ponds, we had some support. We had some support from the Ministry of Fisheries, technical training, capacity building. And so we were able to receive some aids, like fingerlings, for the 2 ponds. So we were given fingerlings, and then we were given fish feeds for the 2 ponds, which we did so well, and we harvested, and we wanted to expand. Now, when we had the interest of rearing fish, we met Abdp through the local extension officer for Rachuonyo East, where we are located. And then we were taken through some trainings on how to rear fish, how to dig the ponds, construct the ponds, the measurements. We were also taught about even how to sample fish, sampling. And then we were given fingerlings, we were given fish feeds, and we were given the predator kits. So we were able to harvest some good amount of fish because now the predator kits could keep off the predators. Now, out of the 1,000 fingerlings that we were given, we were able to harvest 800, and the kilograms ranged from 200 to 300. So the challenge that I might talk about was just market, because at that time we don't have the refrigerators or the coolers. So it meant that if we were harvesting, then the whole fish that we removed were to be sold. And we found that we just use the local women from the nearer market, because we don't have even the means of transport. So it forced us to maybe bargain for the prices, and now the prices were a bit lower and the ponds were also fewer. So this challenge motivated us to work harder, and the money that we received, actually we were able to make it revolve around by lending to the members, and the members bringing back by some amount on top, so that we could do some expansion. And that's when we met Abdp. So when we met Abdp, they were able to help us in identifying more investors who could support us. So we were able to expand from 2 ponds to 5 ponds. So that is how we moved on as a group. So when we had 5 ponds, we were able to stock all of them because we received fingerlings from Abdp for the 5 ponds. And the liners, we were able to purchase some liners, though some ponds do not have liners up to now. So the ponds that were stocked by Abdp, the 5 ponds that were stocked, we were able to receive predator nets for all of them. We also received fish feeds for the 5 ponds, even though the fish feeds sometimes come a bit later when the fish have reached some certain stage. So that is also a challenge, because sometimes you find that they bring us fingerlings, we stock the ponds, but the fish feeds delay for some time. So when the fish feeds delay, you find that it forces us to go into our pockets to source for local feeds, which sometimes slow down the rate of maturity for the fish. So that is also a challenge there. Now we were able to harvest these 5 ponds, and we received almost, let me say, a maximum of 700 per pond, which also motivated us a lot, and the Abdp were happy, and they were, in fact, they wanted this site to be a model site in Homa County. So this motivated us as a group, and we were able even to register another young female members. Right now we have 2 groups in Keroche. The older group comprising of middle-aged women, and the younger group, which is around 18 years to 24. So this motive, because we saw that ladies have many challenges. There are no jobs, they finish Form 4, the parents do not have money to take them to colleges, and they just in the area. So we found it that let us take these girls, recruit them in our group, so that at the time that maybe some of us will be much older, these young women will remain in this group, so that consistency is there in this group. So as I speak right now, we have 2 groups, the younger group and the older group. Now, what I can talk about right now, we still face some challenges, especially theft. Because as you can see, we have not fenced the area. It's not fenced. We don't have satellites so that we can see everything happening at the site. And we are longing that it can be a site that is model, that even tourists can come and see whatever we are practicing. And that's why we are recruiting young members. So another thing that I can say about the group is that when we harvest all these ponds, like right now we have 4 ponds that are ready, but we cannot harvest them at once because we don't have ready market. You see, like last week we only harvested 900 fish. Out of the 4 ponds that are ready, we only got 900 out of them, because that ready market is not there. You find we go to the local markets nearer here, and these local markets, you find the prices, they really lower the prices, because there are some fish that are being brought right from the cages in the rivers. So if we can find a place, or maybe if we can be linked by someone who can come, even with the refrigerator to come, and we harvest all the ponds at once, we feel that this one can upscale this project to some heights. And that's why at least we are happy with Abdp, because most of the times they always link us with people who can support us. So right now, the 4 ponds are ready, and we don't have market that can give us proper income. When we started with poultry, it had great challenges, because you find that when maybe even diseases strike, the whole project fades away. And that's why we were looking into a viable project which really took us to this fish rearing. So fish rearing is a bit good to us, because you find that the rate of mortality is actually very low as compared to these other projects that we were doing. Now when we harvest fish, the money that we get is actually much better than poultry keeping. And also you find that this support that we get from Abdp, with poultry farming, actually we did not receive any support from anybody. So fish farming, actually, we are seeing that it can take us far away if maybe we can get some support from other investors. I want to say that we are happy with the state for having this department and allocating even funds for this sector, because it has actually made us grow even in our households. It has grown us, it has boosted even our nutritional value. It has made us even to have children go to school because of the money that we get. And I also want to say that for the Homa County, the blue economy, Homa County, we are happy because Keroche Women Group has always been in their forefront. Actually, even there is a time here 3 months ago when they were distributing predator nets. We were called and we went up to Homa Bay and we were given 3 predator kits. And now as we speak, because of ABDP, Homa Bay County branch, we are having 10 ponds as we speak. And we are thinking by them actually supporting us, because even the CS Blue Economy Homa Bay County had visited this site. And in fact, he said that he wants this site to be a model site. And that is what we are waiting for. So maybe what we can ask them to do for us is that we still need, maybe we want to have a hatchery. Because you can see we still, if they're not giving us fingerlings, then we have to source fingerlings. Sometimes they give us fingerlings for 4 ponds, yet we have 10 ponds. And when we source for fingerlings, sometimes they are not quality. So we were really happy if they would support us to have our own hatchery.